In October 2021, Facebook changed their name to Meta, and in last 14 months so far, Facebook has lost more than $700 billion in market value. In September 2021, 1 month right before Facebook pivoted their entire future to Metaverse, Facebook's net worth was $1 trillion, and Mark Zuckerberg's personal net worth was $142 billion, and he was world's third richest person. Today, Facebook's market value is $312 billion, three times less than what they were at September 2021. And Mark Zuckerberg's personal net worth today is $42 billion, and he's nowhere in ranking in world's top richest people. And last month, in November 2022, Facebook laid off more than 11,000 employees. So, my question is, what went wrong? So as you can see, Facebook was going well. I mean, everything was going well for Facebook. Facebook was one of the very few $1 trillion companies, and everything was going really well. But apparently, actually, Facebook was losing daily active users every day, and not only Facebook platform, but actually Instagram as well and WhatsApp as well. So because there were other social networking platforms that was, I mean, they were gaining more attraction, and especially TikTok was getting a lot of attraction, and people were spending more time on TikTok. And also Apple's update regarding the privacy policies also affected Facebook. So Facebook's ad revenue was also, I mean, damaged a lot. So Facebook had to pivot. They had to pivot in any way. So they took decision to pivot towards metaverse. They bet their entire future, the entire future of their company, $1 trillion company, they bet their entire future to metaverse. Why? Because that was actually more related to their whole vision about social network. So that's why they had to have this pivot. But they made a mistake, and that was a blunder. That was not even a mistake, that was a blunder. They oversold metaverse. I mean, I don't know if oversold is a real word or not, but maybe I think it's a right word. So they oversold metaverse, and they presented metaverse in a way because technology was not ready. We were not ready. Users were not ready to shift, to do pivot right away from a 2D screen to 3D virtual environment. Users are not ready still, because it's really fun to play VR games. It's really fun to play AR games, but for some particular time. But we don't have that hardware right now. We are not actually equipped with the right hardware right now to experience or to transform our lives into metaverse, or to spend most time of our day in metaverse. We were not ready, but Facebook actually presented it in a very wrong way. Facebook did not have any experience in creating virtual 3D worlds, and they had no experience in technologies regarding that we use to build metaverse. But somehow they oversold it. They overhyped the entire concept of metaverse, and people were expecting a lot, much more. I mean, people were just imagining that, okay, so today if they have introduced this concept, so maybe in probably in just few months we'll be able to experience it, and we'll be able to transform our lives the way it was shown in the movies like Ready Player One and other movies. So people were actually expecting that, but that's not how these kind of transformations happen. These kind of transformations actually happen in very slowly. I mean, we need a hardware, proper hardware that can actually uh, render those kind of graphics, and we are not even any way close to that concept of metaverse that actually Facebook presented almost a year ago. It will at least take us 5 years to 10 years minimum. That's what I'm saying, minimum, to transform ourselves completely to metaverse. And I don't know what will happen to Facebook in next 5 years, because maybe there will be no Facebook in next 5 years. So that's actually what went wrong. They oversold the entire concept of metaverse. They misrepresented the entire concept metaverse to just, I mean, to be a visionary company and to capitalize on this concept entirely, and then to kind of dominate the entire space of metaverse and virtual worlds. But they failed badly, and no one can actually predict now what will happen. But the uh, I mean, I personally feel like they have done a damage to this entire community. They have done a damage to entire VR community, to entire AR community. People who believe in metaverse, people who believe in virtual worlds, people who believe that the future of world is actually virtual. They have done a huge damage, and right now investors are actually very kind of very conscious before putting any money into metaverse related projects. Definitely we are going through recession. Definitely there are problems the entire world is facing, but still Facebook has actually defamed this entire concept of metaverse. So now this is our responsibility to stick with it, and to actually explain to people the gradual process, how we'll transform our lives into metaverse. So that's a topic for another video, but uh, that's what I wanted to actually explain in today's video, that what actually went wrong with Facebook, and how Facebook has actually badly failed in capitalizing on this concept. See you next video. Bye bye.